So I'm up at the top of my snake room today, and that's because I want to show you what I've got behind me. So in here I have some egg-eating snakes. These are the... I don't actually know what they are. I'll put a little name up of what these guys are. But I've got two in there. I don't know if they're male or female or not. I'm hoping they're male or female so I can try and breed them. I know they are quite difficult to breed in captivity, but I'm going to give it a go. Now I'm currently replacing this roof just because I have got some leakage going on, so I need to get the whole of this roof replaced basically. And the reason why I can't get the enclosures done is because they're going to be fixed to the wall here, along here. I'm going to have 4 enclosures along the top here, and I can't fix them in place because I need to get to the roof. So I need to get the roof done, get that all ripped out, and then I can get the enclosures fixed in. I've got them basically pre-built as well, so they are ready to go on there. But yeah, at the minute I'm using these. So these are just some storage tubs that I got from B&Q. They work really well. I just stand them up. It's a 24 litre tub, so there's quite a lot of room in there. And I'll give you a closer look just so you can see how I've actually decked it out. So without trying to get too much glare from the lights, this is what I've basically got. Now I put them both in there to begin with, just because I wanted them to be together. Just, I don't know, it just made sense at the time for some reason. But I've got them both in here, and I've made like a, if I can get rid of this glare, I've made like a makeshift bird's nest, and they sort of both sit up the top here. And as you can see, one of them has actually shed, which is a good sign. You can see this shed, it's wrapped all the way down. That's the shed going all the way down, and that's the tail part there. So I didn't want to touch that. I wanted to get a video of it, but basically I've got some spare heat cable up here, which is part of this rack here, and that's basically what I'm using as my heaters. They're just placed on there loosely. I've got a branch in there just to give them something to climb on, and then obviously I've got that bird's nest that I've made at the top, and that's where I've put the eggs. Now I put 3 eggs in there yesterday. Now the reason I want to separate them is because I'm not sure who's actually eating the eggs. That's the thing. All 3 of the eggs have disappeared. I can only find 1 egg, which is down here. Now these are quail eggs that I'm feeding. I can only find 1 of the eggshells that's been spit up. So yeah, I don't know where the other 2 went, but they've definitely been eaten. I've had a little rummage through all the substrate that I've put in the bottom there, and I can't find the egg anywhere. So yeah, they've definitely eaten though, because they are gone. So what I'm doing today is I've got another one of these tubs. I'm going to quickly set one of these tubs up, show you how I do it, try and I don't know, what is it? Scape it? I was going to say landscape, it's not landscape. I'm just going to try and scape it basically. So I've got some old branches I'm going to chuck in there. Now, like any project that I do tend to get distracted a little bit. So here you can see I'm sort of pretending to look for a bird's nest material, but in fact I'm actually just stuffing my face with blackberries.
Hurry up.
And even my cameraman got bored and decided to zoom in and out on their feet because they thought it was more important than what I'm supposed to be doing. But while they're checking the zoom on the camera works, I was busy getting enough materials I could make a nest out of. Once I was happy with the placement of the nest and I was sure it wasn't going to fall out, it's pretty secure in there, it was time to get it back into place next to the original tub. Now both the snakes were both cuddled up at the top of the nest in this box, and you can see as I was pulling them out they're a very small, thin, wiry snake, but they love to climb. As you can see, this one, as soon as I went to put it into the box, it went straight up into that bird's nest to jump up on the branches to get as high as it can. Now these guys don't actually have any teeth. They literally swallow the egg, and they've got some spines that are in the back of their throat that they use to crush the egg. They suck out all the internals of the egg, and then when they're ready they just regurgitate the eggshell, which is why you can see it in the bottom of the tubs. Now I thought to make sure this one does actually eat, I decided to put a quail egg in there just straight away, so hopefully it'll start rummaging around, find itself a space, and then come across the egg and decide to have a little munch. And that's it, they're both in. Now to us, I don't think those tubs look too bad. I probably could manipulate them in some way that I could probably 3D print something to go around the outside so I could attach some proper doors and literally just have them screwed to the wall. But I want it to be a little bit different. I want to escape the sides and things like that, so that's why I'm probably going to go down the route of just making my own ones. But for now, I don't think they look too bad. I think they look alright, they'll do a job. And now that I've got them separate, I can actually keep an eye to make sure the little one is feeding. If he doesn't eat the quail eggs, I'm going to have to try and get some of the finch eggs. I can probably get them off a finch group online on Facebook or something like that. But yeah, the other one I know is definitely in. I think the little one probably didn't eat because it shed, and I reckon by the time it shed its skin, the other one was a bit greedy and just absolutely demolished all the eggs. So now it's in his own tub. I'll put an egg in there. Hopefully he's going to eat it, but I will do some future videos on these. Once they are properly eaten, I will try and get a video of them actually eating the egg and regurgitating it, because I have seen it before and it does look really, really cool. So I will try and get a video of that. The stingrays are sloshing a load of water on me because they're hungry, so I'm going to feed them, and I'm probably going to sit down for the rest of the night and edit these videos. But yeah, that's all I've got for you, so thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one.